Well, students at the University of Mary also already have some exposure to the Benedictine value of moderation, which allows for us to balance our lives. This time of the year, particularly at the end of the year, for in with the Christmas holidays and everything else, kind of conflicting with preparation for finals, it makes it that much more difficult. I would say that to balance your life at this point in time and to be successful with your final exams is to make sure that you do observe moderation in your lifestyle. So to balance the times of rest, the times of course, prayer. Prayer for good success in your exams, but then also to take time to make sure that there's a little bit of recreation in there, kind of de-stresses, when when you've worked very hard for the semester's outcome. But I would say to make sure that you follow healthy habits, to make sure that you don't overdo in eating and sleeping, and so that you're alert, so that you have that natural balance in your lives. For us Benedictines, it's a little bit different because our days are structured around our prayer cycle so that we kind of have those breaks in our day, which we call honorarium, that give us those times when we step back from our day-to-day activities. But I'm not one to talk because I think I've talked on moderation simply because it's one thing that I find difficult, and I have a hard time reminding myself that I need to keep myself in balance. And whenever I do practice those habits, that's when I'm most successful in leading a good holistic life. I'm really lousy at exercising, but I know that it de-stresses me, so that I do need a certain amount of physical exercise. I need to make sure that I have a certain amount of downtime, whether it's working on a craft project or doing something like that, or just recreating with our sisters, watching a movie or playing cards or doing something like that. But because the rest of our life is very structured, so these are kind of our down times that we look for moderation within our lives.